Yo, what's up? It's your boy Sean Jaime, and today I'll be talking about something that has been kind of revealing to me. Excuse me eating a sandwich, but recently my business got shut down and I had to basically reevaluate that business and basically reestablish it. And during this period of time, it's been really sucky. Haven't been making money, haven't been capitalizing, and it's just been really hard. In that case, I just needed time. I needed time to despair myself and just, self-analyze and just reconnect with myself. So recently, that's what I've been going through. And my friend Omar, shout out to him actually. I talked to him on Instagram, but he's helped me out in terms of my mentality and just kind of like having that mindset, and just making me be more grounded. So he told me that there's this term called, what's it called? Time of despair, where, I would show you a picture of this if I get the chance, but it'll be on the screen as of right now. So basically in this period of time, I'm looking at my phone because I'm explaining this term, but basically we're always having anxiety when we first start something. And as you guys can see, the y-axis is moral incompetence. So how your morality is, like in terms of, being happy or sad during a time of a current time, and also time, which is the x-axis. So as time goes on forward, you're going to be going through these different type of feelings, and it's normal. It's normal to go through these feelings, and I didn't understand that. I was always the type of person to make things happen in the rush. And don't get me wrong, I love making shit happen, but it comes with a cost, and it comes a cost with your time and how you feel. And that's what I've been going through. So as of right now, in about, I would say, August to September, that was the most happiest I've ever been. My life pretty much got reestablished, and then everything got taken down. Everything got taken away from me. I'm not even joking. One of my businesses shut down, and I had to pivot to, selling on a different platform, and also trying to accumulate money, because right now, like, I don't know where I'm supposed to go. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna let you know this right now. I eat sandwiches when I'm sad, which is kind of funny, but I actually eat sandwiches when I'm sad. But as you guys feel fear, when you're in fear, you're in denial. Oh, nah, it's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. But as time goes on, you're going to feel threatened because, like, things hasn't been going your way. And you're going to be feeling guilt. Guilt is basically feeling where you're out of place. You feel like you're in the wrong. And this is when you have to slowly go through defeat. There's going to be this brief period of time where you're in defeat. 2-3 months, it doesn't necessarily matter. But if you have the mindset of being competent and showing resilience and just being poised throughout everything in life, as soon as you get out of the depression period or the valley of despair period, you're going to be slowly accepting for who you are. But there's another outcome where you will become hostile. Basically, you're going to be susceptible to drugs. You might be doing things that are abnormal to yourself, harming yourself, which you think is normal, just to cope with the feeling of depression or just being at defeat. Ideally, this is not necessarily how you've been, but it's going to make you a terrible person. And knowing some of the friends that I have, met, they're currently in that, that hostility phase where, they're in this kind of depression period of defeat and guilt. And it's not necessarily good for them. And I've been telling them, stop doing this, stop doing it. They'll tell me, yeah, blah, blah, blah. But it's not like they care about it. And that's hard. But as slowly as you accept things for what they are, you're going to be going on forward and living life to your best, of fullest things. So I'm going to give you another example. And this is just me from my personal experiences. But I've always had trouble talking to women for some reason. I've always had trouble talking to women. Maybe it's the way how I come off in terms of me being very blunt, or maybe it's because I'm very quirky. If you know me personally, you know how I am. And basically, I get really attached. And that is my fault. I get attached easily, and that's something I need to work on, having this disattachment style. Yes, I can show interest in a person, but I also need to take care of myself at the end of the day. I'm not heavily reliant. I shouldn't be heavily reliant on someone else. If not, I should be solely content with what I have and who I am and always getting better. And people are always going to laugh at, what you are and what you will do in this world. But as soon as you actually gravitate and track things, you're going to be unstoppable. And that's something that I've had the mindset of. Everyone quits when it's basically like so bad. Right now, my life is so bad right now. Like, this is probably the worst year in terms of, it had its moments. It was the best year and also the worst year. It wasn't the best year in terms of my mental state, but it's building me, basically mentally building me for what's coming up next. I've had tastes of success. I've made a lot of money. I made almost 500,000, alone this year. And it may not look like it. For family that's watching this or friends that are watching this, I hope you don't look at me differently, because I'm still the same person that as I was in high school. That idiot, dumb kid who thinks he doesn't necessarily care what he does because he just does what he says. And I've always been that same hard worker, that same person that grinds and just always learning something. And I'm very fortunate to be living in this world. So thank you, Omar, for showing me that diagram, and thank you for showing me those thoughts. I appreciate you. I would always appreciate people who humbly come towards me. And that's what gravitates me, is just showing love towards other people. So thank you guys for watching. I hope this gives you clarity in your life.